Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Think about that for a moment. Your why, the promise you make to yourself, becomes the light that cuts through the darkest nights. Right now, you might feel stuck, weighed down by the how, the setbacks, the fears, the relentless noise of doubt in your mind. But what if this new year wasn't about the how at all? What if it was about finding your why? That deep, unshakable reason to rise. The fire in your soul that refuses to burn out, no matter how many storms you face. This year isn't just another lap around the sun. This is the year you make yourself a promise to live your why. Because life's greatest tragedy isn't failing. It's never stepping into the truth of who you were meant to become. There's a quiet moment every New Year's Eve when the world seems to hold its breath. The fireworks haven't started. The champagne is still cold. The resolutions haven't been spoken aloud. And in that fleeting pause, you can almost feel it. The weight of your potential waiting for you to notice it. This year, I want you to do something different. Not another resolution, doomed to gather dust by February. I want you to make a promise. A sacred, unshakable promise to yourself. To step into your truth and unlock the version of you that's been waiting in the wings. Not just a better you, not just a healthier, more successful, or more disciplined you. I'm talking about the real you. The you that's hidden under layers of doubt, fear, and hesitation. The you that already knows what's possible, if only you'd stop getting in your own way. Think about it like this. Your life is a vast forest. Every choice you've made so far has carved trails through it. Some trails are well-worn, familiar. Others lead to dead ends. But the truth, the real path forward, that's the overgrown one. The one so covered in vines and thorns that you've convinced yourself it's not even a path at all. This year, you're going to take a machete to those vines. Because hidden beyond them is everything you've been searching for. Not the life you think you're supposed to live. The one society, your past, or your fear has convinced you to settle for. But the life you know you're meant to create. Here's where it gets real. Making this promise isn't about waiting for motivation to strike. It's about engineering your growth, becoming your sailor of success. It's direction. It's showing up for yourself in the smallest moments until those moments compound into transformation. You don't need to have it all figured out today. You just need to start with one promise, one experiment, one commitment to try. Because trying is the spark that lights the fire of progress. Imagine standing on a shoreline, watching a ship sail into the horizon. That ship is your potential, your unspoken dreams. And every time you hesitate, every time you say, maybe later, that ship gets smaller and smaller until one day it's gone, lost in the distance. Don't let that happen. Don't let the fear of failure, the comfort of the familiar, or the paralysis of overthinking keep you tethered to the shore. You weren't born to watch the ship sail. You were born to be the captain. Your promise this year is your compass, not a map, because maps tell you where to go, but a compass? A compass points you in the right direction, no matter where you are. It doesn't demand perfection. It doesn't care how long the journey takes. It just whispers, this way. Every morning, when you feel the pull to stay in bed instead of chasing your goals, that compass will guide you. Every time you stumble and doubt whether you're strong enough, smart enough, or worthy enough, it will remind you that you are. Because the promise you've made is bigger than any single failure. It's unbreakable. Pushing your truth potentials. Here's how you push your truth potentials. How you step into the light of your own becoming. First, you rewrite the narrative. Stop telling yourself the story of who you've been and start telling the story of who you're becoming. Speak it aloud. Write it down. Burn it into your mind like a beacon that calls you forward. Second, you lean into discomfort. Growth never happens in the soft, safe places. It happens when you stretch, stumble, and struggle. Like a muscle tearing so it can grow back stronger, you have to break to rebuild. Third, you build systems, not just goals. Goals are destinations. Systems are the daily habits and rituals that keep you moving, even when you're tired, uninspired, or afraid. And finally, you celebrate the process, not just the outcome. Every step forward is proof that you're capable of more. Every stumble is a lesson carved into your DNA, proof that you're alive and growing. This isn't just another year. This is the year of becoming, of promises made and kept, of forging new paths through the forest of your life, of trusting your compass and stepping boldly into the unknown. When you look back on this year, I don't want you to remember the fear, the doubt, or the hesitation. I want you to remember the moment you said, "Enough," the moment you promised yourself that this time would be different. So, here's the challenge. Take a deep breath, grab hold of your why, and put it into words. Write your goal in the comments, declare it, own it, live it. Because promises spoken aloud carry power. They're no longer just thoughts. They're the seeds of transformation. And if this message sparks something in you, if it lit even the smallest flame, share it. Pass it to someone who needs to hear this too. Together, let's make this the year of becoming. Let's create a wave of promises fulfilled. The journey starts here. What's your promise? Drop it below.